Hey everyone, this is going to be my first IVF prep video. And the first thing I'm going to do is we are 2 to 3 months out from doing IVF. Most likely we will be doing it in October, towards the end of October. I think I'll probably get my cycle mid-October, so it might not even be like transferring all that junk until November. But they say to start prepping 2 to 3 months out. We are mid-August right now, so we are full swing prepping. And I'm going to do a little mini series about some of the stuff that we're taking and some of the stuff that we're doing and trying to control what we have. So just to recap what our infertility is, for 2 years we went unexplained, but we had borderline low count and morphology. So our motility has actually been really good. It's just we have the average forward progression, which the sperm should be higher than a 2. It's between 1 and 4, and we always land on a 2. So they'd like to see it at a 3. And our count can range anywhere from 20 million to 50 million. So it's good. It's not bad, but when it's down to the 20s with a low motility and low morphology, it's not really great chances. So we have that, and my husband also has celiac disease, which actually impacts a lot as far as health goes. It's an autoimmune disease, so I'll talk about that in a separate video. I just went to a new doctor and have been recently diagnosed with borderline PCOS. I don't have crazy PCOS, but I have enough to affect fertility. My eggs are not top-notch per se. They can be and they could be, and I have lots of them, but none of them are maturing. So I got blood work done, and we'll go over that, and I have a follow-up on September 4th with the doctor, so we'll talk about that then. But since finally getting the diagnosis of PCOS and my hormone levels not being right, obviously the blood work will show a little bit more because my LH to FSH level, they compare those two together and they're great. My estradiol's good, but my LH did not rise last cycle that I was on a Medicaid cycle. So they tested my testosterone and my DHEAS. So if those come back bad, I bet she'll put me on DHEAS before I go into IVF, which I know some of you take or took while you were in your IVF cycle. So let's talk about vitamins. My husband and I have been on a lot of these for a long time. There's a few of them that we've only been on for a couple months. So I'll talk about my husband first because he's pretty easy, I guess. So, of course, the first thing is daily vitamin. I'm actually switching him to, I think it's the raw code for men because I just don't feel like the Walmart brand's doing anything, and I want to give it a shot, so we're going to switch that over to him. I'm ordering it from Amazon. It seems to be the cheapest. But he's on his multivitamin. He's been on l-arginine for 2 years, and it has done amazing things for the sperm. I would definitely recommend this if you have borderline, low motility, count, whatever. This is a great, great, great herb. My acupuncturist actually recommended this, and when I brought it up to my new RE, she was like, fabulous, love it. He's also on a zinc as well, in addition to, I think, what is this? This has got 330%, and this has 100%. The problem is with celiac, zinc is one of the vitamins that your body actually loses and can't absorb from food. So extra zinc is good, and it's also extremely good for sperm. So he's taking that. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, he's Super B, which is a fabulous combination. And he also started taking maca, which I gotta say, this thing is wonders. I don't know why I didn't go on it before. I think between this and the Ovaboost I'm on, my hormones are evening out. Our sex drives are phenomenal. Sorry, TMI, but that's a great thing when you're TTCing because it goes out the window when you're TTCing for almost 3 years. So, love maca. So he takes that. I think think he takes that twice a day because it's 500 milligrams. I think he's supposed to take 1,000. I try and keep track. All right, so that's my hubby, what he takes. And we also both take, this one's not open yet, but a probiotic. And I forgot one more thing that I take. So yeah, so that's what the hubby takes. On to me. Right now I'm taking this prenatal. But eventually I'm probably going to switch to the raw coat as well. It seems to be the one that everyone keeps recommending. I do want a raw one. I'm feeling this one doesn't bother me, and it does have a lot of stuff in it. It's just I don't know. It's a pain in the butt taking these out because they're packets, but they do come with the DHA, so I take that as well. But it's just the packets it's convenient when you go on vacation, but it's not convenient for every day, every morning, ripping open packets. I guess I could put them in bags, but so I'm on my prenatal. I also take the Super B. I take that at lunchtime. Super helps with waking me up. I take the probiotic. I also take a digestive enzyme to help with my gallbladder. And it's just, I take that on occasion when I'm going to have a bad meal, just to help my body. I also take D3. I take 2,000 IUs a day. I have low D, vitamin D. They just retested it, so I'll find out what that is next week. But yes, I do take vitamin D3. I also take magnesium, especially at night. Most vitamins don't have enough magnesium, and a lot of women can actually be low in magnesium, especially with PCOS. So I take that because it actually helps me sleep as well. So I take that at night. And then I also take the maca, and I take 1 to 2 tablets a day, but I'm loving it. And the next one I'm going to get is the actual organic brand of this one. I didn't even realize that. When I got this, I bought it off of Amazon. I was just trying to read it. But it's fabulous. So I take this in the morning with my D3 and my magnesium. And then I also started taking Ovaboost, which I've been taking only 1 capsule a day. I've been so lazy. But it makes me so out of it. So I actually started reading last night that a lot of women said they started just taking all 4 capsules at night because it's got melatonin in it, and I react to melatonin so easily, so I fall asleep so quick. So I might try to take maybe like 2 at dinner and then 2 at right before I go to sleep. And I took it before I went to bed last night for the first time, and I slept like a baby. So I'm definitely going to keep doing Ovaboost because it does have vitamin E, folic acid, myoinsitol, which is equivalent to metformin in helping PCOS, a lipic acid, grapeseed extract, CoQ10, and melatonin. And CoQ10 is amazing for egg quality, and my RE actually recommended me to start taking that. I don't think I pulled that down. My husband's on that too. So yeah, that's our vitamins right now. In addition to the vitamins for me right now, as far as herbs go, I'm drinking green tea and red raspberry tea for the first half of my cycle. I am currently in my cycle right now. I'm cycle day 6, and I still have a heavy period, so it sucks. This has been 6 days. It's crazy to me that my cycles are this long because they've never been this. They were this long when I first started getting my cycle when I was 13. But then they got down to 4 days, and it was 2 days heavy, 1 light, and 1 spotting. And now I'm 6 days full flow. So 1 day in between it will kind of quiet down. I think it's gone, and then it comes back full force. So the red raspberry tea does help with that, and it helps the uterus get good. I don't know, contract. I don't know, get in good shape. And the green tea is just good overall health for infertility. So those are the 2 teas I'm taking now. We're both trying to be off of caffeine. It's really hard for my husband to be off. He works 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours a day. So he is he needs it sometimes. So I said he can have it as long as he cuts the sugar. So he went from like 6 packets to 3 packets. I told him by next week he needs to be 0 sugar because I don't eat any sugar. It's very rare that I do. If I do eat sugar, it's from ice cream or frozen yogurt, or lately I've been loving the coconut milk ice cream. And that's pretty much the only sugar I could not live without. But I don't add sugar to anything. I don't add salt to anything. So yeah, so that's as far as vitamins and herbs goes. Anyways, I'm getting off track. But that is where we are for IVF prep number 1, our vitamins and herbs. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, hopefully we're both feeling better and continuing to know that there's end in sight as far as trying, like, to have kind of an iffy plan is great. September I could do Clomid just to make sure that I do get a cycle in October, but that's all up in the air and I won't know for another couple of weeks. So I will keep you guys updated with that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, I can explain a little bit more, but that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later.